Like, funny thing, because I didn't mean for it to be such like in the poetry world, it's considered a good piece, and it gives you all these type of like privileges. Like I flew out to DC perform, going to Oakland soon to perform as well, and I was going to perform. They was trying to give me a performance at the March. I was at the March last night till like 2 in the morning from 14th Street all the way down to 125th Harlem. That shit was deep, man. But this shit is called Dead Bodies. What resting place can we possibly build with these dead bodies? Echoes of children humming at our feet. This city was built on 6 feet deep bloody seas, so we are always stepping on childhood dreams. Our souls digs into ashes on asphalt like sand at the beach. It appears to be that we are genetically predisposed to bleed on concrete. Delectable. Some of us were cursed enough to live to tell you what the pavement tastes like. Finding ancestry hidden under gum-stained sidewalks. We've been chewed up till our corpse look tasteless. Our taste buds still linger with the taste of iron. They say it's blood. We say family tears. They say accident. We say cold cases. They say coincidence. I say let's trade complexion and see how you feel. New York City, state of the young and breathless, leaving souls asthmatic. I wheeze for the lifeless whose life is balancing on civil rights like bridges made of bones, aching from dried up bloodstains, causing arthritis, spine shaking. The urban atlas must feel his fingers quake, nails digging too deep in the ghetto. Leaving X's on our axis till we cry rivers of Y, and mathematicians, they can't seem to tally up the number of casualties, but casually tell you the amount of souls entrapped in shell casings trying to hammer away through the gates of heaven. I'll admit that I'm afraid. Afraid to speak with the halo over my head. It could be sniped as a target mark. I cannot be silenced yet. I carry bones in my atoms, so I speak to the dead like they're immortal. This city's closet is the catacomb for bloody bibs, missing toys. Mothers' tears and furious fathers, folding sibling rivalry quicker than the last breath taken. The metaphorical executioner slowly sending shivers up the spine of every tree, plucking off the apples of the future generation. New York City, why do you eat your children? Your police brutality fatigue already carries cavities of drugs and gangbangers. Why must you floss with our bodies? Man. Why are our bones the silver spoon in between your lips? Why do you leave us on a concrete plate and season us enough to sauce each other across walls, graffiti our veins till more crack houses are born? I'm getting tired of planning out on funerals and birthdays. Talk to me. And I barely get enough sleep as it is. But every nap I take has ghost whispers of victims you forgot about. Kevin Zoe, Amy Zoe, William Zoe, Miles Dobson, Kamani Gray, Shaliva Douse, Franciana Johnson, Levy Kletsy, Taylor Ann Cavalier, Mike Brown, New York City. Why did you forget them? Is the rose that grew from concrete a metaphor to bloodstained sidewalks? Watch the dead grow into park trees, feeding New York City its strange fruits, and it gives you a new meaning to us living in the Big Apple, doesn't it? New York City, what resting place can we possibly build with these dead bodies?
Yes, sir!